There's a big holiday coming up on Tuesday that you may not even know about. It's a huge celebration in other parts of the world, but it's not as well known in the U.S. In today's Sunday Check-In, Jasna Burza explains why we should all celebrate International Women's Day. Well, I'm excited to talk about women in general today, and this is a subject you're passionate about. Tell us about this holiday coming up.
It is so personal. March 8th is an International Women's Day, and outside of the US, it is a big, big deal all over the world. And I grew up with March 8th being a bigger holiday than Christmas, if you can believe it. When I was growing up, I remember all of the women would go out and they would go out dancing and only for women and singing, and all the men stayed home with the children. So it is a big deal.
And what is it about this holiday? There's traditions, or how do you really celebrate?
So it is, just to really quickly tell the people what it is, it's a global holiday to commemorate the cultural, political, and socio-economic achievements of women. And this year, every year, the UN comes up with a theme, and the theme is ending the bias and gender equality. But there are a few really endearing customs all over the world. So I'm going to give you just a few. In Italy, the holiday is called as Festa della Donna, and people hand out yellow mimosa flowers to all the women on the streets. It's just so cute and beautiful, and I just love that. And in Bosnia, Croatia, and Portugal, like I mentioned, all of the men stay home and women go dancing. Men are not allowed in hotel rooms and hotels and bars. And it is just this, I grew up in a patriarchal society where really women didn't have much power, but even I, as a child, received flowers from men, which was just really beautiful and just kind of cute. And then in India, women celebrate, but for them, the focus is a little bit of a social justice and social activism. So many NGOs are involved, and they have movies about women. And it's just one of those days where women, not just mothers, women all over the world are celebrated just for being women.
And I know you said there's a lot of celebration in other parts of the world, but here in the U.S., for us to maybe talk with friends or our daughters, what do you think is an important and impactful way to celebrate this holiday?
There are a few things that we can do. It's still one of the largest holidays in my household. My husband knows it, my children know it. I think that one of the first things that we can do is acknowledge women in our lives. So acknowledge the womanhood, acknowledge the challenges that come with being a woman, celebrate women. So I love flowers. I love breakfast in bed. I like being seen as a woman. So that's number one. Number two, I think great idea is to celebrate women-owned businesses. It has not been the same playing field for women. So that's number two. And three, not uncharacteristic coming from me, you have to celebrate the woman that you are. And that comes to self-love, self-care. So do something for yourself. Maybe silky PJs or a nice outfit, or a nice glass of wine or kombucha.
Oh, perfect advice. We'll end on that. Thank you, Jasna.
Of course. Thank you.